Fiat 500 Topolino 1936–55. The Fiat 500, commonly known as Topolino, is an Italian city car produced and manufactured by Fiat from 1936 to 1955. The name Topolino, pronounced, is Italian and translates literally as Little Mouse, but is also the Italian name for Mickey Mouse. The Topolino was one of the smallest cars in the world at the time of its production. Launched in 1936, 3 models were produced until 1955, all with only minor mechanical and cosmetic changes. It was equipped with a 569cc 4-cylinder, side valve, water-cooled engine mounted in front of the front axle, later an overhead valve motor, and so was a full-scale car rather than a cycle car. The radiator was located behind the engine, which made possible a lowered aerodynamic nose profile at a time when competitors had a flat, nearly vertical grille. The shape of the car's front allowed exceptional forward visibility. Rear suspension initially used quarter-elliptic rear springs, but buyers frequently squeezed 4 or 5 people into the nominally 2-seater car, and in later models the chassis was extended at the rear to allow for more robust semi-elliptic springs. With horsepower of about 13 bhp, its top speed was about 85 km per hour, 53 miles per hour, and it could achieve fuel consumption of about 6 liters per 100 kilometers of petrol, 39.2 gas. The target price given when the car was planned was 5,000 lira. In the event, the price at launch was 9,750 lira, though the decade was one of falling prices in several parts of Europe, and later in the 1930s the Topolino was sold for about 8,900 lira. Despite being more expensive than first envisioned, the car was competitively priced. Nearly 520,000 were sold. 3 models were produced. Model A and B shared the same body, only the engine of Model B had 16 horsepower, versus 13 horsepower of Model A. Model A was produced from 1937 to 1948, while B was produced in 1948 and 1949. Model A was offered as a 2-door saloon, 2-door convertible saloon, saloon with folding roof, and a 2-door van, while Model B also introduced a 3-door estate under the name 500 Giardiniera, estate car.